Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk and artillery. M5355. If I was to say I had a favorite artillery in the game, it would be this one. Back in the day when counter battery was actually a thing, it was absolutely hilarious. This thing was a monster counter battery. Relatively decent reload, pretty dang good accuracy, and splash. I mean, it was just an absolute killer in the counter battery game, which that is long gone, and I do like to reminisce because it was probably the only interesting thing about artillery in my opinion. I am playing artillery though. Why am I playing artillery? Well, sometimes if you've played a long session and it's 2 hours, you just want a little change of pace. You just want to turn the brain off. Let people get spotted that you didn't do anything at all to do. And then you just want to go, hey, Mr. Saladin, I'm not even completely loaded. Here's 895 damage for you, sir. And he's like, thank you. May I have another? Well, give me some time. You will get another one a little bit later. But in all honesty, man, like I said, sometimes you just want that change of pace. You just want to kick back. Wait 30 seconds for a reload. Like, oh, Mr. Saladin, that is a bummer. Back to garage. It's not a difficult game, the arty game, but it can be painful. You just wait for someone to get lit, and you give them a little... And off you go. Another 244. Easy. Easy. Not even difficult. Now, I'm looking for the other artillery. I will do that on occasion. There's another way to do it. I follow that back. I'm like, nope. That was actually incorrect. I think it was a little further back, maybe. So you can use that tracer to kind of get a general idea where he is. Sometimes I will still try a counter battery shot if I don't have a shot. But let's face it, on this map, my friends, if you're playing artillery, you are looking here. You are not looking anywhere else. You're not doing anything else but shooting all of those tanks who are relatively stationary and have zero cover. So while I wait for a reload, I'll wait about half my reload. See if I can find... I don't know why it's doing that. That's an artifact from the replay. See if I can find a tracer or whatever. Maybe I can narrow down where he is for later. Oh, there's another tracer. All right, so I kind of note that. Yeah, he's over in the corner. Notice the T-69 has them busy over there, so I'm not in danger of being attacked from behind, at least not at the moment. I'm like, oh, this is a kill shot, 100%. Watch this. Critical damage. No kill shot. All right, not really a great placement of the shot either. I probably hit that rock. Like, where is this guy? Where is this guy? About half the reload, just as a technique, and then zing back here. I know you guys don't like the way I scroll my mouse. I don't care. It's how I do it. It's how I do it. There's another marker coming in. Notice I'm not moving. That is pure laziness. I do recommend after you shoot that you move, but this other guy seems to be really intent on just shooting into the kill shot, baby. Kill shot. What? I left him hit points. I left him hit points, but he died anyway, so I got some damage after stun. The other guy doesn't seem to be interested in shooting at me. He's really just pounding away because he sees the same thing I see. It's Malinovka, and there's a bunch of stationary tanks. Poor heavy tanks. Poor little heavy tanks just sitting around trying to play a tank game. I'm just here with my coffee. Another shot by him. At least my guys have a little bit of cover. This guy got no cover. All right, reload. Let's see. How about that? How do you like that one right there? How do you like that 384? Bit of a bummer that they're not bunched up. That position, a lot of times you'll find multiple tanks together, and you can absolutely just punish 2 or 3 at a time. We're winning, but we're not really winning the hill. Notice they've got more guys up there. We've killed a few cats and dogs away from the hill. And we have a lot of Campalama ding-dangs down here. I'm getting a bit concerned because there goes their M3Y, and all of a sudden they're kind of evening this thing up, and they got a good position up on the hill. So let's see if we can get a shot on this feller. No. Okay. Don't really want to pickle off a shot with a kind of bad shot because then you're waiting the extra 30 seconds. Let's see if we can get this dude. He's right here. Oh, no, this guy. Yeah, this guy. This guy likes it. This guy wants to get hit. There we go. There's 371 for him, and he's dead. So I hit him. Someone else hit him. I get the stun. Oh, there's a dude I can kill. Very nice. See how difficult it is to position yourself? You gotta really, you know, put the old thinking hat on with artillery. You're just like, okay, where am I gonna shoot next? How about all the heavy tanks are just sitting on the hill? This guy gets clipped against that, and that's his problem, not mine. I don't know what happened. I completely missed somehow. Completely missed. Or I hit, potentially, and did not get the notification because he went dark. That's possible as well. Alright, these guys are making a push. Let's punish him. What is he, stuck? I don't know. I think he's hiding, or what is he doing? Maybe I kill this guy with less hit points. How about that? Let's kill a guy with less hit points. You can't get away. No, you can't. You can try. Can I drop it on top of him? I don't know. Let's find out. Well, sorta. 249. Not quite dead. Not quite dead yet. Checking 6. I'm thinking, should be good. Should be good. The T-34-2 should see somebody trying to sneak in behind there. That is something you have to watch out for in artillery, guys. Sometimes you're your own protection in terms of paying attention to where the enemy team is. Honestly, I do try to, in general, protect the arty as much as I can. I won't throw away a tank to do so. But I will pay attention to positioning and vision to try to keep guys from getting in behind us. I mean, the artillery is obviously just absolutely pounding these hold-down guys up on the hill. So that is to our advantage in terms of winning. Despite all the scoffing I do of artillery, I do understand that at times you can use it as a tool to create the W. You want to create the W, guys. And you want to create the W however you can. That doesn't mean you can't scoff artillery and the game mechanic in general. Look at that thing just kind of wander off on the replay. Doesn't mean you can't scoff the mechanic, but you can use the tool. Just because you don't like the tool doesn't mean it isn't a useful tool. How about this guy? What's he like? Does he want some? He does. He wants 377. We're up to 3,107 damage. Alright. So I'm kind of paying attention to him, thinking he's a one-shot to me, but I'm also noting that we have several tanks headed up there, and more than likely I'm not going to get this shot. Maybe. I'll pay attention to it for a second, but I'm sort of expecting that the KPZ will kill him, although their artillery just went in. And then he went dark. I noticed there was a bunch of trees down there, though. Makes me think something might be in there. Hoping that somebody will light them pretty quickly, but it doesn't look like they're going to. I noticed the stirve is moving up, so that may be giving me another shot on the CC Mark II over there. There he is. Like, come on, show me the Skoda. Show me where's the Skoda? Where's the Skoda? I should have shifted to the CC Mark II, guys. That was the best move for me to make right there. Got a little bit greedy trying to get the kill. So I would have already shot at this guy once and then been on a reload. So I gave away some opportunity there to do some damage. I think this is a kill. Yeah, there we go. So we nuke him. There's the Skoda. Kind of paying attention to here because I'm thinking that the artillery is in that spot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's that guy that wants to get revenge on Artie at the end of the game. Oftentimes when a team starts to lose and you got the back door open, so to speak, you'll get guys that want to come in there and try to get that kill on Artie. I do it. You do it. Everybody does it. Charioteer's moving back that way. But I have an option. I'm like, do I sit there and look for the dumb Cobra? Or do I look for some nice hit points off of one of these guys that are just about to get lit? Whatever. I'll just take the chance the Cobra isn't going to see me. It looks like the Charioteer is cutting him off anyway. And let's see if we can get a little bit more hit points off of something like this. Kari. Boom. He was sort of moving. Alright, there you go. We got some damage after stun and did a little bit of damage. Wasn't really a great aim in terms of where I aimed him. Wasn't really a great shot in terms of the way I aimed at him. Also, my mouse stopped working. More coffee. It's cold, that's why. I need some nice warm coffee. Now, this is very interesting, this Cobra right here. He thinks he's going to hide in this building. I was looking for maybe an option to get through the window on him. I don't know if I did any damage or stunned him, but I let him know I was in the vicinity. And now I'm just trying to figure out how I can get the shot to... There we go. I'm like, oh, I can get through the window. Let's just sit right there. Oh, he's not in there. Okay, never mind. I'm like, well, can I land it on top of the building and maybe damage him, splash him or something? I got to get a reload. Everyone's starting to close in. Now, what's he going to do, right? He knows the jig is up. He was probably on a reload because it's a Cobra. I start to see him move towards the charioteer, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen here. Let's just do a little whoop. Poor guy. Poor fella. Man, then that, just imagine all the maneuvering and absolute, strategery I was able to bring to the board. And the poor Cobra just getting nuked by a stationary laser beam from space, baby. 3,589, 1,938 from stun. This ends up being 3 kills, ends up being an ace tanker in the artillery. We have to feature artillery. It's in the game every once in a while. Do we have to? Yeah, I think we do. We have to scoff it a little bit. I think that's important as well in terms of the game mechanic. We also have to understand that it's a tool in the game. And really, if you're in a light tank, now see, I've already got people who have typed all kinds of this, that, and the other about how I'm making fun of artillery. They won't get to this part. But honestly, if I'm in a light tank, I do like having artillery around because it can get you out of jams. It can soften guys up, stun them, cause problems. If the artillery player is good. A lot of times you can light people that can't be hit by direct fire, and the artillery can. And while it sucks to be the guy who keeps getting lit by the artillery and nuked by arty, that's why I don't like it. On the other hand, when you're playing your light tank well and artillery's helping thump people along with the rest of the tanks, it's very useful. So it will increase the stats right there. I made fun of it a lot, but when you get into a map, you're looking for those spots where the heavies will congregate. This just happens to be one of the easiest ones in terms of finding the heavies. They're going to be on the hill, and there's almost no cover. So you're going to have a good day usually, unless your guys die real quick, and then you're going to get gobbled up anyway. Malinovka tends to be longer games, proc, that kind of thing. So when you get those, you're going to get more shots. So you have more opportunities to get shots down range. Make sure that you're looking for the enemy tracers, just so you have a general idea where they are. It may get really slow on kind of a bogged down game, and you might be able to get a counter shot in one of those guys if you don't have a shot. Elsewise, I didn't. I was always having a shot, so I didn't really have to mess with it too much. Technique-wise, I only watch for about half my reload. Then I get set up to where I want to take the next shot so that I'm more or less fully zoomed in and only have to move a little bit and get that shot. Because with artillery, you really want to be getting a shot immediately after you're reloaded, as much as possible. Don't take really horrible shots just to do that. But in general, you saw how I was doing that. Like, I want to be able to shoot pretty quickly after I'm reloaded, because you have such a long reload that will increase your possible DPG for the game. That's all I've got. We will see ya.